I love how by the time you finish podcast is also when I also finish clearing out my WhatsApp history. I wanted to focus on the conversation, but like, no, I need to clear them out.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fresh Step, where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with Autos Peddler in the UK and admin of Rebel Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
I know.
Yeah. Sorry I made you wait because I just ate half a chicken, like literally. My goodness. I feel like... Yeah.
Go on.
I feel like my spirit is high right now. I feel like the moment I finish the chicken, with all the crunch, my soul has been revived. Although my body is now crying, suffering because it has to digest literally half a chicken. But it was nice. It was from an Arabic place, so like they season the chicken really well, and then like even the breast, like even when the meat was really thick, and then like everything is like well seasoned. So it's like, oh yeah, this is good. This is life. Yeah, it's a little bit sad that Germany doesn't really have that much option for fried chicken. I guess
Does it not?
Yeah, there's not that much. So like it happens to like near my place, it happens to be there are some because like in my area there are lots of immigrants from the Middle East, and apparently in the Middle East it's really popular. It's like, but even then, like from like let's say from 20 restaurants, maybe 2 will sell fried chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. It's probably also because of that factor that with the chicken you kind of have to have like a separate storage, and then like most restaurant in Germany, they are really small. Like they will probably have one storage for the doner, or maybe even no storage, so they just have them delivered in the morning. They will try to sell everything by the end of the day, and then if there's anything left, then they just somehow get rid of it, and then on the next day they just get a new one. They don't need that much space. But like with chicken, you kind of have to have, unless you are specializing in chicken, because like there is one restaurant that is selling exclusively just grilled chicken for like really cheap, and then they are actually quite nice. But there's that fried chicken in it.
Yeah, but but still, fried chicken does have quality and no quality. I do prefer Jollibee's over KFC, but Jollibee's a bit more expensive. So I just eat KFC's anyway.
Yeah, and like KFC is like the safe spot, I think. Like there are of course like more places that are better than KFC, but like KFC is like, you can't, if you are any less good than KFC, then I wouldn't bother. Like KFC is like my minimum.
That's true,
that's the sanctuary that I will go back to whenever I am tired and I want just like a fried chicken that I know I will not hate.
That is true,
yeah. Then I mean like also because like in Indonesia we have like 10,000 fried chicken. I like even in like the franchise restaurants, like we have like KFC of course, and then it's kind of like an unspoken rule like that if you want to succeed like with the fast food restaurant as a fast food restaurant in Indonesia up to like let's say 2019 or something, like before I left for Germany, I mean, like you kind of have to sell fried chicken no matter what is your restaurant. Like Burger King sells fried chicken, McDonald's sells fried chicken, Yoshinoya, which is the beef bowl restaurant from Japan,
Yoshinoya,
Yoshinoya and Sukiya, we have both, and then they both sell fried chicken. What else? Yeah. And then there is we have like our local ones like Texas chicken, but I guess that is also a church chicken if I'm not wrong. We have the definitely local one is California fried chicken. Like that one, that shit is abhorrent, but like they have the chicken strip that no other restaurant has. And I don't know what they put inside that chicken strip, but that chicken strip is like my guilty pleasure. Like whenever I find one of the 10 remaining California fried chicken in Jakarta, I always go there, I'll order a set of their chicken strips. It's like their chicken strip is like, I don't know what they put inside, but that's it's really good. Also it's kind of like a nostalgic taste because like back then it was the most accessible fast food for us. So like my parents will buy them like maybe once every 2 months. So yeah, there's that as well. But yeah, no, I mean like they have like a unique flavor. I don't know if it's good, but like it's unique. Like you can't really get them like from any other restaurant.
I see.
But yeah, you wouldn't want the McDonald's one. The McDonald's one is like really big, but like flavorless for me. Like Indian KFC. Yeah, and then like I think like at some point, like I don't know why, but like up to like the 2005 or 10, like in any local restaurants that you go to that is not like McDonald's or KFC, like I don't know what happened, but like they can't really do fried chicken good. Like even my mom, she tried to read all the recipes and then like the result is just not the same. Although we are not really a stranger to like deep frying things. Like we have like our own fried chicken which is fried naked. Like I mean like without batter. And that is also that is also very nice, don't get me wrong, but like there is something just really nice when you batter the chicken and then like the flour just melted with all the skins and everything. There's something different there, but like of course our own chicken is good if you want to eat them with like the chili sauce. Then yeah, the chili sauce is the sambal, which is the chili dip, basically. Yeah, that is really nice. And then like eventually people started like the smaller franchises in which like if you buy chicken from KFC, you probably have to pay like 25k per chicken, which is if you bring it to European money, it's like nothing. It's basically like maybe 1.1 pound 20.
Okay.
And then like, but like for us it's it's a 1 pound 5 I think. But yeah, anyway, it's 25k is like a lot. And then like if you go to like the local store, like the stalls like with like the off-brand ones, you can pay like at most like 14k for like the chicken breast, and then like the smaller pieces like the wings and the drumstick, then you will probably pay 9k or 7k. So it's like, oh. And then like some of them like really good. It's kind of also like depending on where you buy them, because like these franchises, they like sell all the flours and everything, but they don't standardize everything. So like when you find the guy that actually can follow the recipe well, yeah, then they will become your postman.
Postman.
Postman. you know the British postman. Like if you met like a really good chippy guy and then you call him postman.
Oh, bossman.
Bossman. Is it? It's postman. Yeah, postman.
Yeah.
My goodness. But it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Although if I were to deviate a little bit, this is something that I don't think I can ever experience again because I think they changed the recipe. But like near my university, they used to do like there is this one vegetarian restaurant, and then as we all know, Like the Chinese vegetarian foods are like really good because they have all the fake meats.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
talking about well, not really the fake meats, but how do I say this? My brain is loading simultaneously on how to explain whilst while weirdly staring at the breast of a character because
What?
because I was like, oh, how do I draw the chest?
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, I really like in terms of like Chinese vegetarian food. There's like some kind there's like some kind of tofu. I think it's like made of tofu. Which I actually don't know how to describe them. But they will always soak them in like different kind of sauce, or like sometimes they even just, I guess you can call it deep fry. So like they make the outer layer a little bit crispy, but like not like with batter and everything like that. So like and those are really good. I was literally just talking to her about my friend today. It's like, oh, I miss those foods.
I know, right?
And then my friend said, I don't like the vegetarian food. And I said, you don't know how to enjoy, you little shit.
Yeah, exactly. But I think like the ones that I ate, they claim that they only use like the tofu skin to make it. But like back then, like their fried chicken, quote unquote, they say they made everything with like it was a fried tofu skin. But it looks like a fried chicken. So at first I called them fried chicken, but like eventually I just ordered like, yeah, I want the fried tofu skin. But like it's still good. But like when I started coming there, don't know what they put inside, but like the texture of the tofu is pretty close to chicken. Don't know how they do that. Maybe previously they used seitan, but like eventually they just put in only the tofu skin, so it's like, yeah, but it looks like really fluffy. But when you bite into it, it's just air. But that's still really good, so you will eat it anyway. But it's like
I think that's the kind I'm thinking about.
Yeah. But this one they batter it, so it's like it is like a fried. Yeah, that's kind of like a fried chicken style tofu skin. Yeah, that's like.
Excuse me.
Yeah, because like do you know like there's this dish in the US called like the fried chicken steak.
The fried chicken steak.
Yeah, it's 100% beef.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so it got its name from the way that it is cooked, the way you cook a fried chicken. So you basically use like the cheaper cuts, and then you do the usual thing to make it a little bit more tender. And then you batter it, and then you fry it the way you basically just fry a fried chicken. But it's and then you eat it with gravy. Basically, how how the Americans eat fried chicken, but the steak.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we kind of have that like in the cheaper steak restaurants in Indonesia. Don't know why, but they usually opted to use that instead. Maybe just to kind of like make the meat softer. I kind of go way too far, so you kind of have to batter it so that it has some texture left. Otherwise, you're just biting into air. And then like for Indonesians, we kind of like prefer our meat to have some sort of bite. So like if you give me like the pulled pork, it's like, oh yeah, it's it's something. It's baby foot in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of still remember like the day I brought my friend to that American diner in Essen, so in Germany. And then like, oh yeah, American diner. It was so exciting. And then like he ordered like this some kind of ribs thing. And like oh yeah, like can I try a little bit? And then like I tried it and then like, oh my god, it's so soft. I don't I can't process this in my head as a meat dish. But they like it, so yeah, I guess everything ends well. My goodness. Yeah, because like we kind of have to go like specially to that place. We almost got lost in the forest.
What?
Yeah, because like the urban forest in Germany, right? So like it's kind of like a park, but like they purposefully like nurtured trees there. So like you can kind of like, even though you're in the middle of the city, you can kind of like feel like you're walking in the forest. But like it's not that big, yeah. And they usually have like trails, but like, yep, it's like, do we go right or go left? Like you wouldn't really get lost. You're still in the middle of civilization, but like, yep, if we go to the wrong way, we'll need to go back like for 5 minutes, maybe. And then it's in the winter, so it's like, oh yeah. I kind of don't want to walk too much outside, so yeah. And then turns out like it's also like really crowded, so like yeah, thank goodness we still got a seat, because like they are asking like, do you have any reservation? And like, oh fuck. Do I have one? No. Thank goodness they let us in.
I may do, I may not.
Yeah. I mean, like,
you can guess, and
yeah.
it just put you out.
Yeah, I guess like just sprout out any random German name. Like, yeah, do you have reservation for Mueller?
just use like the most common German surname out there.
Yeah, like Mueller.
Mueller.
I guess like Mueller is also the brand of the milk that I really like the flavored milk.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Like, I've seen so much of that advertisement on YouTube. It's like, Mueller, enjoy every bit or whatever it is.
Yeah, that one, the banana one is like superb. The other ones is like just normal, but like the banana one, yeah, that is like I always bought them whenever they are on discount. So for like when I go on a diet and then I was like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I'll just drink one and then like, oh, I am alive. But yeah, way of drinking, like I just I just ate fried chicken, right? So I kind of wanted soda to kind of like brought it down, and then I have like one 7-Up that I stole from my graduation party. Well, it's not really stealing. It's the first you are supposed to get like free drinks, but like I was like, yep, I will bring one for at home, and then like I don't really drink soda daily, so it's like, yeah, I'll just keep it for like when I want to do like a cheat day, and then like today I ate fried chicken, so I was like, yep, good time to drink the soda, and then like I just realized like how sweet 7-Up is. Oh my god, it's like drinking syrup. I like Sprite better. Sprite hurts my mouth, but it's like, yeah, this is the lemon flavor that I'm looking for, but like 7-Up is like, this is sugar. My goodness. And they say that the ingredient is lemon, lime, and bubbles. Yeah. Which kind of reminded me of that old lady that we met in Karlsruhe. Like when we ordered like water, and then she asked us like, so do you want one with bubbles or no bubbles? It's like,
right. Yeah.
It kind of threw me off, because like, yep, do you like what expect, like, do you want soda or no soda, or like maybe like the German like the German versions, like, do you want still or mineral water? It's like, oh yeah. the still one. But like she was like, bubbles or no bubbles? Like, oh, this is new.
New terminology.
Yeah, we are learning. We are learning the way of the Germans speaking English. This is why they just English in Oxford for their internships. My goodness. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of that guy again, that British bloke who make like German contents. Like he kind of made a piece on like the stereotype on German English, because like typically German people, their English is kind of like 0 or 100, and then like the German guy is like, yep, I can speak English a little bit. I studied on I think like that one is actually not. I just speak a little bit, and then like, oh yeah, when like the British guy was trying to speak English, and then the guy was like, yeah, you don't need to, the German guy was like, you don't need to force yourself to speak German, because like all Germans are, or like most Germans are already really well educated in English. As for myself, for my internship years, I went to Oxford to teach English. That and then he then and then like, oh yeah, and then like the guy left, and then like he tried to approach like an old guy, like an old guy, and then like he tried to ask something in English, and then like the old guy was like with a very angry voice, like, if you live in Germany, you must speak German. My goodness. Yeah.
It looks like that failed.
Yeah. that went south really quick. My goodness. Yeah, it feels. But then again, there's my boss. He lives in Jakarta for like 10 years, and then he barely speaks Indonesian, and he survives. And he is now back in Korea and really happy, I think. Yeah. Speaking of racing through the ranks, like one day Ayumu, like I was like before we record, like while I was eating, I was watching a video as usual of people visiting abroad in Japan studio, and then like talking about the set, and then like they were like wondering like, yeah, if you were to get like a bigger space, like how would you want to enhance the space even further, right? But yeah. And then I was just wondering, like, if you are like given like one day you have like a stable income, and then like you have enough income to kind of like maintain a studio, like would you want one?
Which I want what?
A studio. So like would you want like the one with props and everything. So either you can use it for like video or like streaming. But like how would you design your studio? Like let's say like you have enough budget to kind of like not worry too much about like not making money on the like for like the next 1 to 2 years. So yeah, you can, I mean, like your budget is kind of big right now. So what will you put there?
Probably 3 desktops. Well, definitely a microphone with soundproof bubble around it.
Oh yeah.
And then probably probably also make it wide enough. That make the room wide enough so that the echoes aren't that strong.
Oh yeah. Or you can also like there is like those kind of like the recording booth. Like you can kind of like you can kind of rent them, of course, but I think like if you want the set to be like semi-permanent, I think like if you are going to stay there like at least for 2 years, it kind of made sense to kind of just build one yourself. And if it, I mean, like if it becomes like part of your shop, of course. And like these days, like if we want to do like creative stuff, like we kind of have to have some sort of online presence anyway. It's like maybe for like an online book signing or something. Imagine 5 years from now, you become like a big enough author, and then like you stream for like 7 hours just signing your books.
It'll be so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that is highly possible, and then I think that would be something that you need to do to kind of survive. It's like, yep. So if you buy it from my online site, which will have the least amount of reduction in profit, okay, I will sign everything. I will sign something for you, and I will draw something personally for you. Yeah, I think that is the strat.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like,
which I suppose I won't be too against it. I mean, I've never tried streaming before, but I feel that I would enjoy that.
Yeah, I think like when we have enough following to kind of like just chill and then like, haha, have like an actual chat with the chat. It's like, oh yeah, maybe it can be somewhat enjoyable. Yeah. Anyway. But because like for me, I always kind of wanted to make like a mini card shop in my studio.
Which is mini card shop.
Yeah. Which is why I always kind of like collected all kind of shelves and everything so that I can display my cards in the background. Kind of like how they do it in like the Japanese card shops. Because they like, like they always have like a display of the like the expensive singles that they have on offer.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to replicate that, just put all of my price cards there. And then when I got talks, someone will just take the whole cabinet away. Yeah. No, just kidding. Yeah, of course I will lock them. So it's like, yeah. We will, and there will be tracking chips inside. So like, yeah, if you try to take stuff that is mine, I will find you, and I will take it back. Yeah. But yeah, like the other trinkets, I kind of wanted the one random stuff is I wanted the Dutch emergency exit sign.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I think the Dutch for emergency is not do it. So not do it, and then
I think you told me about the joke before, yeah.
Yeah, because like the the no do it gang, which is the emergency exit in Dutch. It has if you read it in Indonesians, it you can still kind of have to stretch it out, but it feels it kind of reads like a no do it gang, which is do it in Indonesian is money. So like, yep, no money gang, because we all buy card things. And then yeah, definitely a set for like the battle videos, so like more into like a one is like a more stable table, because like in our videos, as you can see there, to some extent there's always lots of shakes. And then yeah, probably also more camera, so we can do like a more high production, high budget things. Like, yep, we kind of like show like the hand or the facial expressions of the players, and also yeah, and then another spot maybe for the interviews, which will also be nice. And just because a big sofa, so that when anyone is like too tired, then they can just disappear into the sofa and then like disappear into the sofa for like 30 minutes and then go back to work.
Nice.
Yeah. Then yeah, maybe one day it will be fun if we just do like a stream where we use like the Sims or something to kind of like design our dream studio.
Our what?
Our dream studio. So basically, because like in the Sims you have access to like lots of furniture. You can just make one room and then like, yep. Now we use the cheat to have infinite money, so now you can decorate this room however you want. And maybe one day we will have to even update our digital set as well, because like you know the digital set, the one thing that you have that's always on your back. Wait, I will load it up. So the scene with Ayumu. Is it this one? Oh my god, this is not the one actually, but I guess this will work. So yeah. And like for the viewers, it's I mean like it's the background that you are seeing right now, but like yeah. I mean like if you see here, Ayumu, like that black screen on the back, what do you think is on the other side of that black screen?
I don't know, probably another recording system.
No, it's literally the root. So like the concept is like we are so pressed for space, and then we just rented like I think it's a 3x5 room. It's like the other side of the table is just the entrance.
Okay.
So yeah, we hide a lot in that picture. And then I think like I kind of joked to Gino once, and then like, yep, let's add like little kids like trying to pick inside, because like all kids will try to pick inside whenever they see like bright screens. So yeah. That is now you know that is why I mean like if you notice that mainly from the podcast, there's always something playing there. But like it was supposed to be just a glass towards the street. So yeah. Now you know. Now you know why we covered that, because we don't want a random kid's face to be shown there, and we might get sued for privacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is why. Oh my goodness. Yeah. One day. Because like
one day.
Yeah. Like the one from the anniversary, I think it's slightly better actually. Wait, where is it? The 8th anniversary. No, this is the Chinese New Year actually, not the anniversary. Yep.
Oh yeah, this certainly looks better, yeah.
Yeah. So let's say this will be my dream apartment.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, it looks cute.
Yeah. Also, yeah, if this is the table that we are working at, that will be really sad. Like you will be hunched to the bottom. It's like, oh, this is not fun. Working is already not fun, and then now I am having back pain. But as you can see, I am working right there. And Gino gave me an ROG, which I don't have. I have a Pavilion Gaming. And then look at all these false gods. Oh my god.
Waste of paper.
I know, right? And I think like he basically have like the same amount of boxes that I actually have in my in my room. So I think like guess I opened like 4 boxes of what is that? The PS01. The Dawn of History, and then like I have like 3 boxes of false gods. So it's like, oh, that is eerily similar to what I actually have. And then this is the figure that is still on the way. And then there's this like,
still on the way.
Still on the way. So turns out they delayed the release.
Okay.
So it will be released next month instead of this month.
Oof.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not like I will have any way to show it off anytime soon, but yeah. And then do you see this masterpiece, the Ultra Bro?
The Ultra Bro.
Yeah. And this is actually how I kind of like ordered my stuff right now. I probably have to get this kind of basket just to get my stuff organized, because like now, actually to organize my stationery, I use the cup that used to be the cup for fried onion.
Fried onion. Okay.
So yeah, I ate all the fried onion, and then I just cleaned the bowl and then I put my stationery inside. My comb is here for some reason. I don't know why I put it there. With all the pencils and pens. And yeah, cable management is horrible, although I only have one laptop. Oh yeah. And yeah, someday we will have actual stuff to be doing the odd jobs. Maybe. And maybe we can have hotpot in the office.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah.
It's like yeah. Last time into we gone to we don't get to the hotpot place, do we? To all the Kenneth one.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
No.
And that actually I think like it kind of becomes like the actual like cheapest ones around now. It's like they charge like 24 for all you can eat and drink. It's like oh, and I went to another one in Dortmund because like I want to go to with my colleagues and they work in Dortmund, so and they live in Dortmund, so like okay, so we are like we were like 8 to 10 people, and then like only 2 people want to go to Düsseldorf, so like majority role we kind of have to go to Dortmund now, and then like they charge like 32 euro and then no drinks. It's like oh,
what the hell? That's such a ripoff.
I know, right? I think like eventually the price will probably catch up. Maybe the one day the Düsseldorf one will be 32 as well, but like if they offer 32 with drinks, that will still be better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because like the one beside them, there used to be like this Korean restaurant. They are not really all you can eat, but like they basically for 18 euro per person, they will give you enough meat to last the winter. And then so of course that doesn't include drinks, but you can just buy like the cheap stuff like hot tea. And they have hot tea, by the way, for like hot tea. So like
hot tea.
Yes, hot tea.
I was thinking what kind of brand is hot tea?
Oh no. Don't worry. It's hot tea.
Hot tea. Okay.
Yeah. For like 2 euro or 3 euro, but like so basically for 22 euro or something you can get enough all you can eat, plus you have not really all you can eat, but like enough food and enough drink to kind of like survive the winter. And it's barbecue, which is also quite rare in Germany. Like from the order of like rarity, there's always like the Chinese buffet, which is like the shitty hotel buffet with all the fried stuff, and sometimes they have live cooking, in which you bring like the ingredients to the chef and then they will cook it for you.
Okay.
Yes, which is like a stir fry, but it's kind of nice enough. And some of them, if you come during lunch, I don't know how much will it be after the inflation, but like there used to be like even with the not cheapest place, like they probably will charge you like 12 or 14 euro for all you can eat. So it's like, oh, that's still quite nice. But if you go to like the outskirts, like basically the out of nowhere, like in the middle of nowhere, you can there is one place that charges you for like 8.9 euro for all you can eat, and well, not drink, but like you can just survive on one cola, right? Yeah. And then what else? Oh yeah, and then there's the hot pot, and then the barbecue. And they actually use gas. They actually use open fire. Like lots of the barbecue, they use like the electric stove, and then it's just not as fun. Yeah. And like electric stove is good for cooking anything else, but like barbecue is like it's not cooking fast enough for this to justify doing this. And the worst part is I went to like a really fancy Japanese restaurant, a yakiniku place. So that is not even an all-you-can-eat place. And it was really expensive as well. I go there because it's my birthday, and then I was like, yep, this is 1 in 3 years I will splurge a little bit. And then even the lunch menu, I take like the 40 euro one, I think.
Yeah.
They have like like they are all high quality meat, but like they give you like one plate and that's it. Okay, and then I was like, oh yeah, I mean like, what else can I ask for? I mean like I came for lunch, so they gave me free rice and soup. I guess I will enjoy that. And I sat down, and then like I look at the grill, and then like, oh, I don't see any fire. And then like the heating element is literally like the, like the mosquito repellent, like the one that you burn. Like, oh.
The what?
The wait, yeah, let me load that up. So there's I don't know if you have one in Hong Kong, but like we have obat nyamuk putar. Okay. I even forgot what do we call this. I'll load this up real quick. Where did I put everything? Oh yeah, so here is it. Here it is. So do you have something like this in Hong Kong?
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. So this is a mosquito repellent, and then you basically, so for those who are not familiar with this thing, basically you take the end of the spiral and you set it on fire, and then as it burns, it will let out smoke that repels mosquito apparently. And then so basically the burner looks kind of like that mosquito burner, mosquito repellent, and like, oh, it doesn't look like it's generating any heat. I mean the meat is cooked, but it's like, oh, it's going to take forever. Either my patience will run out first, or the meat will burn first. Because I feel like the meat is cooking at the pace in which like it will take maybe 15 minutes for it to kind of like really brown, and then like after, if you put it like for a second longer, it will burn. My god. Yeah, why do they do that? Even if it's for environmental reasons, there should be other kind of alternative. Why can people smoke? Why can people smoke cigarettes and I can't burn wood to eat my barbecue? But yeah. Have you ever like, you want to splurge a little bit and then you go to like a fancy restaurant, and then there was like this one small thing that kind of disappoints you, but like all the other things like all perfect, but like there's one thing, it's just, oh no, why?
Not really. I'm not picky with anything, so I don't really have that kind of experience.
True. It's like, I think even like the more expensive one than that, it was paid for by my aunt. So it's like, yep, I saw the menu, and then like, oh, everything just has too many zeros. I mean like all menus come with a side of sashimi. Let that sink in.
Damn.
Like the sashimi is treated as like a extra to anything that you are eating. Oh my god. It's like, oh. And then it's like you go to like an Indonesian restaurant, you see 7 digits of numbers, like they shouldn't exist. Like nothing in Indonesia should cost this much for one portion. Like if you are buying like a really big crab that can be eaten by 8 people, then yeah, I can kind of understand the price tags. But like if it's for one person, it shouldn't like 6 digits is still within the realm of possibility, but the number in front should not exceed 1. If it exceeds 1, something is wrong with your life choices. But I guess if it's that's why that's you see the gap between the middle class and the upper class there. My God. Yeah, that's like, yeah, I don't know why. I feel like I was about to say something that is really privileged, but like sometimes when I was like getting in like the smaller restaurants in Indonesia, I feel like because I am kind of aware of how limited my money is, I always like, I will just buy like if you buy like the snack in the snack places, usually you have like a base price, and then you can kind of like add egg or like crisps or like chips to kind of, and then you need to pay like for all of your upgrades, right? So I will usually lean to like, yep, I just want the base one. I will be content with this, and then maybe I will go to the mini market and then buy Oreo. Because I think like, that's probably also because I value variation on top of just being full.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. But like if you see like all other people's, and then they, you know, that you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell that they are from a different class. Not that in any way they are inferior, but like, I mean, like, because we are in a different class, our way of thinking is also different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, and then they were always like, yep. So, sir, I will buy this and every single one of your topping. It's like, what? How can you afford this? Do you really live just for this one meal? I admire that, but like, what the fuck, sir? Yeah, I guess like even if like in the mixed rice restaurants, like, okay, I will just buy like, if I go to like the mixed rice restaurant, I know that it is most likely because I don't have money. So like I will just buy like rice, egg, and then one vegetable. and then the truck driver comes in and then like, yep, I want 3 portions of rice, fried noodles, egg, 2 tempeh, 4 fried tofu, and then 2 whole chicken. It's like, my god, sir, you have my respect. But then again, I am taking the wrong example, because usually truck drivers are rather well off. They're, if anything, they don't have that much time.
They're saving money for something else anyway.
Yeah. And like they usually don't have that much time, right? Because like the thing about truck drivers, like you got paid a lot because you sacrifice lots of time being on the road.
True.
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Salute to them.
Yeah. Thank you for letting us normal people actually get food from the farmers. And there's also like the flight attendants and pilots.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And also, thank you to the Amazon Prime drivers
for
delivering within one day.
Yeah. Thank you to maybe Aiden or yeah. So in Amazon Prime, I just took a random name from the Amazon Prime box, by the way.
Bruh.
Aiden, thank you for delivering that one fisherman friends when I ordered it at 11 p.m. the next day.
Oh god.
Nah. I never done that. the worst impulsive purchase that I have is like a whole crate of Red Bull. Like
a whole what?
A whole crate, like 20 bottles of Red Bull. Cause I was like, kind of wanted. I mean, at that time I was like really slumped with work, and then I kind of have to do my thesis as well. I was like, maybe the times for to get like the extreme measures. Let's get Red Bull. And then I went to the supermarket and I was like, oh, one can of Red Bull is like 1.5 euro in the supermarket. Like that is like basically paying to buy a car in the supermarket. It's like, oh. Okay, so I look at on Amazon and then like, oh yeah, if you buy like 20 cans, it's like 18 euros. It's like, oh, me only like 90 cents per can. So it's like, oh, that sounds like not too bad. And then I ordered it, and then like I ordered them, and then like, and then after I press order, I reviewed my life decisions, and then like, so I'll probably need like 2 cans of Red Bull. I definitely do not need 20 cans of Red Bull.
I mean, they can be stored for a long time, so
yeah. But I'm not planning on continuing to drink Red Bull. So it's like, so I was like, yeah, I will see. Like Amazon usually they're really lenient with their returns and everything. Like, let's see. And I think it actually happened after the Red Bull came. Like, oh yeah, let's try to return this. And then like, yep, we cannot return food products. It's like, oh, right, this is a food product. God damn it. So yeah, I think at first I was like, yep, I don't know how to spend this 20 Red Bulls, so I just gave them to my friends who actually drink energy drinks. But like eventually now I only have like 1 can left, and then I just put it on my table for one day when I would actually need it, and I hope that day will never come. Although now that I am trying to get back into game development, I will probably most likely will utilize that at some point.
I don't know. I think in general, I mean, yes, this might be a bad habit, but like, what should I say? I think drinking energy drink, kind of like once per day, is pretty alright, and I think it's pretty normal as well. I mean, I do that right now, even though I not actually busy in anything. But like because for some reason I'm just tired all the time, for whatever reason. I thought that maybe because I'm low on sugar actually, because I always kind of restrain myself from eating too much sweet. So like I do drinks, energy drink regularly, not just for what is it, like
Not
working overtime, things like that. Just it's literally just to keep myself awake, really, so that I'm a bit more productive, whether it's in terms of work or like hobbies and anything like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I have 2 cups of coffee every day. I don't know. I drink coffee mostly just for the flavor.
I choose energy drink because like I can put it right beside my bed, so I can just like get up and then like gulp a little bit and get to do something. Because like most of the time, the most time I waste is when I'm just rolling on the bed after waking up because I don't want to get up.
Fair.
So I always put my laptop and a bottle of energy drink beside me, just so I would get up and at least turn on my laptop to do something, whether it's productive or not. At least it's still better than. I mean, let's be honest. Like watching a YouTube video or maybe some science facts is still better than just scrolling on Facebook. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, especially since like what we have discussed earlier. Nowadays, if you want to do creative work, you kind of have to be able to present yourself somehow. And like any kind of YouTube video is a lesson on presentation, if you may, if you want to stretch it out that far. But yeah, that is why it's productive for us.
Well, it helps that like I don't just actually go watching meme videos for hours or something like that. When I watch a video, like most of the time when I get distracted by YouTube video, it's not because it's trying to be funny or anything. It's because it provides some kinds of information that I'm curious about. Like sometimes I saw a video and then it's talking about something like how does people dress in the Victorian era? And I was like, I need to know that. and like that's why I watched the video, but I won't randomly scroll YouTube for the sake of watching Skippity Toilets or whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
So at least for me, watching YouTube is still educational, I guess, and beneficial to me, just because like I know what I'm watching instead of just to waste time. Like at the very least, I learn something in it. Like if you compare to me, like if you tell me like you should be writing your taxes instead of watching videos right now, then yes, you're right. But I'm comparing it to scrolling Facebook.
So yeah, anything is anything's better than scrolling through Facebook.
Exactly, yeah.
Because like yesterday, I kind of felt it really deeply. Like I tried to I scrolled through Facebook for 5 minutes, and then I felt like I felt like viscerally angrier within that 5 minutes. I just went through one post in the PSS community and I'm like, oh no. And I scrolled past it and then like, yep, there's another people being angry about some random stuff. I will probably send and then I usually just send a meme to Ayumu and like, yeah, this is making me angry. Why are people like this? And I didn't even try to confirm it because like in the end I'm part of the problem. I just share the news before I check like what is behind the news. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's also funny for me, like because like I don't even have a reason to scroll on Facebook, to be fair. Like it's not like I'm especially following anything. But like I just do. And the worst is that I actually need Facebook because I do connect with some people through Facebook. Like it's not just about Messenger, but like when you have to add a friend to message them and everything like that, and I actually need that because when you're playing card games and everything, you meet some new people and it's like, oh yeah, about those cards that you want, like you want them, right? You gotta add me on Facebook so we can message each other. It's like. Okay, yeah, I had to do that, and I can't do that if I deleted Facebook. So, so it's a bit of a pain. It's a bit of pain. I need to keep Facebook for what do you call that? Practical reasons.
Yeah. I think like even how do I put this? Like I think most of people who play Battle Spirits and speaks English and consumes English stuff. They're on Facebook, so it's like, oh, can I have to stay here now? Like also the Indonesian guys, I don't think like everyone has like a Twitter, so it's like, oh yeah, now, but like everyone in Indonesia has Facebook, so it's like, oh, if I wanted to stay close to my friends, I have to use Facebook. Otherwise, I'll have to spread them through, because like. In Indonesia, we use a lot. Like in my phone, I have Facebook, I have Twitter, I have Line, I have WhatsApp. What else? I have Deutsche Bahn. The Deutsche Bahn is not. Oh my god! Do you know that? I think like there used to be like a. I don't know if it's a rumor or like an internet news, but like basically, or an anecdote, but like people are actually connecting through each other in ways. The Waze.
In what?
Waze. The navigation navigation app. Waze. Yeah, the WAZE. Waze or Waze. So, oh.
Okay. I've never heard of that, but.
Yeah. And then it is never meant to be like something where you actually like communicate with other, but like apparently their people actually try to communicate there. Like they built a community in Wase. It's like, oh, how?
That is so weird.
Yeah. And then Discord, of course. All of us
Yeah,
forget about Discord.
I use Discord the most nowadays. And then WhatsApp, usually for my family.
Same.
And then what else do I have? I actually just fixed my screen. Not fix my screen, in like tidy up my home screen a few days ago.
Oh yeah.
Because I gotta update my phone, but like, it's running out of storage.
Same. That is my main reason for stopping Azure Lane actually. Because like with Azure Lane inside, my phone has like 200 megabytes. So it's like, oh, this is not fun.
Yeah, I think for me like WhatsApp takes up the most space. Let me see. Let me check the storage real quick.
Oh yeah, Line also takes like a lot of space.
Yeah, WhatsApp, I don't know why. 22 gigabytes.
Oh my god. You need to start clearing your history.
And then the next one is YouTube, which is almost 10 gigabytes only.
Oh my god.
It's like, how did this even happen? I don't know.
Exactly.
How do I even clear it? Chat.
Yeah, so in WhatsApp, the thing is like it is more complicated than it should be. So you go to any chat room, you go to more, and then there's a clear chat. I think like in any other application, it's just much simpler. And I think although Discord you can't do that, I don't think they save anything locally too much. Like Discord is basically just a fancy browser.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in Line you basically just tap on the chat and then you press delete, and then they will delete everything. Like this one that they store in your phone at least.
I don't know if I want to delete anything though.
Yeah, I guess the one that is the groups probably, especially the family groups one. That's like the family groups. I think yeah, the family groups usually you have like 20 different uncles, like 20 different cousins, like talking about 3 of their kids each. So it's like, oh yeah, I don't think you need that. You only need that information when you receive them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm just scrolling back and literally like the oldest message are from like 2020. No, 2006. No, 2016.
Holy mother. I think
just like
I think you don't need that. Yeah, when I switched to this phone, it has like 64 gigabyte, and it's like, oh, I have all the space that I needed, and then like I installed Azure, and then everything is gone. How can an old game that barely has any 3D graphics take that much space? This doesn't make sense.
I'm just slowly deleting
all the memories
from chat. Well, some of them aren't even memories.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
right.
Try this.
Yeah, that's why it's good to have sisters. They will remember everything for you. You can live with only focusing on the present and the future, and then they will remember the past for you.
Oh my god, I found this, which is like a writing group.
Oh.
From back in well, before high school, even it's middle school.
Oh, did you back up everything? That's like, I think the more reasons I don't have like a history from way back is because if I have a new phone, then the new phone will then have like the data from the previous phone.
I think I do back up.
Yeah, that's probably why.
But like the last time I do it, I was like Well, but the last time I changed my phone was in 2019, so I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Like, how does it works?
Mm-mm.
What's apparently, huh? Oh, okay. Okay. What? Did I actually do that? Oh my god. So I found this chat from back in 13th of December 2016 with a number that I didn't register, but like looking at his name on WhatsApp, like I can guess who it is. And then literally the messages are me saying hi, and then him saying hi, long time no see, and then I just never said anything.
Classic. Classic trying to communicate with an old friend. You send one line, they send one line, and then we caught up. Yeah, you know that guy from high school. Yeah, we caught up. I don't know what he's doing now, but we caught up. My goodness. Yeah.
Wow. Finding a lot of old chats right now.
All the dark history research facing. I wonder if I can still open Yahoo Messenger now. Because like when I was younger, I basically spent my life in Yahoo Messenger. That's probably why my programming skill sucks. Because I spend more time in Yahoo Messenger. But that is where I started my game development career. So I guess it leads to something still. My really short-lived game development career. So technically speaking, I have like 1 year experience of developing a game, not as a programmer, of course. Kind of. Is it? Nah, I mean like I wrote the story. I can do I direct stuff? Maybe no. I just gave a lot of idea during the brainstorming. I think in the end, like my artist friends are the ones like who give the form to my ideas. And then like like I at that time I was like, yep, we just need a name. So I just basically just took my friends' names and then change it a little bit. And I don't think the only character that doesn't have a self insert is myself.
Oof.
Yeah, should have added one. I mean, like I have an unnamed commander, so I guess can name him after me. But I'm not sure. Do I kill him in the end?
You what?
Because I killed some characters. I was in middle school. Okay, so how do I make this deep? Kill the characters. Well, one of them died of natural death. He's just too old, and then I just made it that he was so invested in this battle that he funded everything, and then like he wanted just to get see this through, and then once we won the battle, he passed away. Because like he felt that like finally his mission is done, he can pass away peacefully. Yeah. And then the main character fell in love with one of the staff, and then they make a bakery together. Happy ending.
Happy ending.
Yeah. And I still remember to this day one of the comments in that game, commenting that the story was blunt, and then I brought it with me to that package with me to this day. Fuck you. My story is not bland. It is deep because someone died. My goodness. But I think like after that, more of the reasons we parted ways is because I mean like as a small studio, you can't really make a lot of games that relies on story. Because like with games that have stories, you kind of have to make like separate mechanics just to tell the stories, and then you kind of have to fit in the story so that it made sense to have a story. So yeah, in the end, we don't find a position where I can continue with the team, so so we parted ways. I wouldn't say I left. I mean, like I still in contact with my friends. So like yeah, and we still get along well. I mean, like we have a photo together. Although one of our friends couldn't come, so we just Photoshop him in. And I still remember the first time I met them in person. I was so shy because it was in the convention. I was like, oh no, how do I approach people again? And then I was like, oh, and then like my other friend who out of these three guys, I only met one of them once. And then like I never met the other two. And then like the other, like one of the guy was like sitting in the booth. I was like, how do I approach them? Do I just say that, hey, do you remember me? I'm this guy. I couldn't bring myself to do that, so I just waited for my other friend who have met me to kind of like find me and pick me up. Yeah. I was like, I was just being that one dog inside that box, like waiting for new people to pick me up and become my owner. My God. But yeah.
That's how all introverts work.
Yeah. We need the our extroverts friends to pick us up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is why we needed extroverts, because I think like, well, not really. I mean, like we have Amamiya, but like I think that's also the problem. He's basically a cat, so it's like, oh yeah. It's like you can't really control him, but like if you let him do what he wants, then he make good stuff. So yeah. There's that. It's just a matter of management. Remember, there's no bad employee, there's only bad managers. But we are just business partners, so it's like, oh. I mean like speaking hierarchically, we don't have any. I mean, like we are barely an organization, right? So it wouldn't.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair to call it, yeah, I'm the manager. Well, we are all just. I mean, like we are all business-wise, we are just people who are together. We are like freelancers connecting with working with other freelancers, right? Basically, speaking business-wise. Friend-wise, it's different. But like business-wise, that's basically how we work. There's the. I know. And I think I started to yap to the point where I kind of lost like what I wanted to say in the first place. But yeah, just that. I've been too dizzy after looking at this thing for too long. At the mosquito repellent thing. So let's change the picture a little bit to something that is more good. I think like this was revealed after we do the podcast, right? And I remember I was like, I woke up really tired, and then I was like, and then like mentally I was like awake at like 4 p.m. and then it's like, oh, it's too late I don't have the energy to, it's not like that I don't have the energy, but like I look at this and it's like, yeah, I don't think any energy will do it justice on how this excites me. I want this. Yeah. I rest my case. I don't know what else to say.
I mean, it's just secret art. You can't really say much.
Yeah. But there's one though. There's one. I kind of want it though. And I mean, like, it took me this much time to realize that like the thing that looks like the fox ears on Roseberry is actually a horn, and that horn is just a hair accessory. And then, like, from the very beginning, she already has some outfits where she didn't use that accessory. So I was like, oh, it took me this long to realize.
I didn't even realize she was wearing horn accessory.
Yeah, I know, right? It really I don't. From far away, it really looks like some kind of ears. And then you realize, oh, yeah, I guess it's the Rosenberg sword. They're like, oh,
yeah, Rosenberg, yeah.
Yeah, but she's really pretty. Don't know what else to say. It's she's really pretty. Yeah.
Again, it's secret art. There isn't much we can say.
It is made so that we want them. What else do we have from last week? I mean, like, we have the box toppers, I guess. We have the Arbot Machine. So if you are playing Arbot Machine Gacha, this is your new support.
I mean, to be fair, I think she might be pretty good in Arbot Machine Gacha, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you have a if the opponent has 5 symbol, you can pay your soul core to activate this right away. And then you can negate one opposing spirit or nexus with 5 cost or lower. Yeah, negate them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can bounce one when summon an attack. And then if your counter is 4 or more, draw 1 card. Wow.
From the deck bottom.
From the deck bottom, yeah. And now everything is optional as well. Which is always good. Because you don't have to summon the Pharaoh. And she just cost 9. So you can put the Judgment Dragon sword that's already banned on her. I really miss the Judgment Dragon sword. It's just so edgy that even if it doesn't give me extra turn, if it's good enough, I will still bring it. If it's like, yep, destroy 2 spirit that has lower PP than this spirit, yep, I'll probably still bring it. And then draw 1 card. Probably, yeah. And it was probably justified.
I mean, just the fact that it draws from bottom already gives some use. Because obviously, if you're facing another white deck or something, and they return something important to the deck bottom, then you can just draw it back up.
True. Like Grace Order. Or is there anything more important than Grace Order in the machine deck now? Oh, no. Also, because like if you have like a searcher that returns stuff to the bottom deck, and then you cannot get your Grand Warden with that searcher, then you can actually get your Grand Warden. Technology. Now you don't have to.
All right, yeah, you can do that,
Yeah.
Jeez.
My God. She is getting better and better the more we are talking about her. I think like
exactly.
It is also really fitting that the Obsidian Soldier is also the original version of Obsidian Soldier is also now really expensive. And the one that gives you a counter. Yeah. I think it's like 8,000 yen right now.
I don't know why they don't reprint it, but
yeah. Yeah. I can
8,000 yen. I don't think it's that much.
No.
I think it's only like max 3,000.
Yeah.
It's not that much.
Okay. I was probably remembering the wrong thing, but like it's like that's like I was always.
You're probably thinking about Bloodshed Blade, which once reached 9,000 yen.
Yeah, or maybe the Omega Mon like reaching back the price at where it used to be. But
Omegamon. Yeah.
mm-mm.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Freaking long name. Jeez.
Yeah. Because like I think, yeah. What? Yeah. What's that? Oh yeah. Because like I'm always amazed at how Vanguard players look at their game
Oh
and then, like,
wait, no, it is almost 8,000 yen. What the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, I know, right? I think I remember somewhere that I saw like the store buying price was like 5,000 or something. It's like, oh. The store buying price is always lower than the store selling price, of course, because they need to make money. They are corporations,
Oh my
after
god,
all.
it's even more, but it's even more expensive on full ahead.
Yeah.
They probably raised the price again because
Yeah.
the Diva set is coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm always amazed at how Vanguard players can survive with their games. Like, whenever there is like one crumb of support for a certain deck, like all the old support cards for that deck would like triple in price. And then it's like, oh, and they were like celebrating it like, oh yeah, the Vanguard process actually is like the NFT pros of trading card games now. But like, okay, and then I saw the Obsidian Soldier went from like 2K to like 7K, and it's like, oh, nah, yeah, now I understand. Although I know that this really smells like this really reeks of Bandai going to reprint her soon, and everybody will get like 12 copies just for opening one box. Like, oh, I can even though I can smell the reprint, like the euphoria that now I have a card that that is worth like 3 times the original price. It's like, oh, it feels good. My god. But yeah. Speaking of speaking of the euphoria, what other euphoria it is other than having a family?
It's actually really good as well.
Yeah.
But you get some like they're really promoting. Well, not really promoting, but like it's interesting that like they start adding more meal cards in this set.
Mm-mm.
And previously the Lila sisters are already milling, but
Mm-mm.
yeah, she's obviously it's their mom. She's
Mm-mm.
doing even more.
Yeah.
Even better as well, just like surprise block.
Oh yeah.
And, like even just for the sake of gaining one life.
Mm-mm.
It's pretty good, but I think the main thing is that it can destroy a Nessus, which is very, very rare
Yeah.
in yellow.
Exactly. And against loop decks, you can finally, no more Sengoku Fest main stage for you.
Yeah, exactly. So it is an interesting one.
Yeah.
A very good tech card in Diva games, but like
Mm-mm.
I suppose just in general, it's already pretty good.
Mm-mm.
Does it have? No, it doesn't have a team at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, if it has like 4 teams, it should be
yeah.
broken.
Yeah,
It would be so expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. That should be illegal. My god. Let's not do that. That will be cringe. And then we have another girl without teams. The one that you have been waiting for, Marianne Torres.
She's so cute.
No, right?
I love Kinoshita Ichi.
And the other nice touch, like in the flavor text, she is actually like conversing with Fonina.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They said it. They like, well, or at least Mary sees Fonina as like a rival.
Yeah.
And like her effects are really good as well. Because like if you have another stage style, you're literally just summoning her for free.
My god.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like or it's always just for the summon effect really. But yeah, like the level 2 is alright. But like that's about it. It's really just the summon effect.
Yeah.
But you might be able to do something since she's private wear. A very high cost private wear.
Oh. Yeah, but you have to pay the summoning cost with Soul Core, so I can't abuse this in Gayatri.
Yeah, but yeah, but there are some cards that are just because there are some cards that are referencing cards for privateware. I can't remember on top of my head, but like one of them is like the amusement park thing.
Oh yeah.
You summon something with the higher cost than the attacking spirit. So like this is another option. Like we got like 1 or 2 cost 7 privateware before, but like obviously at this stage they're not useful.
Yeah.
So like just like adding another one to this is just another option. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Exactly. And then since you want to do like aggro, her being able to attack twice is also really good. And also with aggro decks, if you bring Fonina as your contract, you basically have like a 16k bit stack on level 1. So it's like, oh no, it's a 20k bit stack. Which is quite scary if you think about it. Like this is so you're saying this is an aggro deck? Yes. I want to remove your spirit. How big is it? 20k. Oh. Oh. I see. And speaking of abusing, I just remember like with the Layla. Though I don't think this is a good strategy, but like she made me remember of the one magic that my friend tried to use, which is that that there's this one magic that basically, I think it's a white magic that is 7 costs, and then so basically for the rest of the turn, you can activate your when block effect as if they are a when attack effect. Well, I guess you can also use Enterprise, the PS Enterprise, not the Saga Enterprise, of course. The PS Enterprise. Yeah, and then last one we have the Spider-Man. The messenger from hell, Mizuno. Or otherwise known as Spider-Man. Because for you guys who don't know, actually I was too young for this, because apparently this show precedes even the Super Sentai. So not even Power Rangers, the Super Sentai. So it was very old. So basically, Toei used to have the license for Spider-Man, and they made a live action of Spider-Man, and he transforms with a gadget. So the gadget just shoots out the spider suit, and then he just but it has a zipper, by the way. So basically when he finishes transforming, he just fastened the zipper, and then now he's the messenger from hell, Spider-Man. And then like even better, like they don't use like the web. They kind of wanted to make it as like some more of like a tactical weapon. So like instead of I think like in the American version of Spider-Man, they usually use like some kind of foam to kind of like simulate the webs, right? But the Japanese one, instead of using foam, they use actual ropes. So they basically just throw like a rope net on top of the bad guy actors, which is badass. But yeah, we finally have someone who has all teams, Ayumu.
Wait. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Yeah. You were still dumbfounded by the random Spider-Man facts, don't you?
Yeah, that, and then I'm still scrolling through my WhatsApp history.
He is finding way too much. Ayumu, past this point, you are going to find something that you shouldn't find. Something that past Ayumu has kept hidden from you.
I'm clearing too many history that's just like contact with buyers and sellers for battle spirits.
Oh.
And then like a lot of them are just like, hi, are you selling this? Not anymore. Okay, bye. Yeah, things like that. But yeah, Michino, I thought, yeah, it's like she's probably gonna be like the next most expensive diva card, something like that. Just because like the fact that she can recycle Soul Core is like just already makes her really good.
Yeah.
And 3 different teams may sound hard, but like actually not, depending on what deck you're using. Because like the only times when a deck has less than 3 teams is either as a solo character like Leoba, Funina, or even the Fleur Sisters, which is only Shining Hearts and Twilight Gothic. But for Fleur Sisters, they have 2 teams already, so I suppose you can somehow add 1 more team into it. I mean, Michino herself already is 1 more team, so
yeah. So basically, if you have at least 2 teams, then it's already done.
Yeah. So like it's actually very versatile, and then like not to mention you also have Grand Siesta, which is already 3 teams.
Yeah.
Grand Siesta, Shiny Hearts, and Absolutes.
Yeah.
And you got Seal Set 12, which is Seal Set 12, Treaty Animals. And then it depends on what other cards you use, but obviously you have Legend Doll from Theo here. And then I think some of them are also Twilight Gothic. And then Shiny Hearts from Polon. So yeah, Seal Set 12 like can abuse her so much. But like the main one I'm thinking about is actually HIRAHIRA.
Oh yeah.
Because like that's the deck. I mean, well, Grand Siesta also use Soul Core, but like I suppose it depends on how many manifests we're actually using. But like consider that like the deck doesn't even use Athens, but Grand Athens. You don't even have to care about the Soul Core. So it's just a matter of you need the manifest that often.
Yeah.
But like HIRAHIRA is literally basically every other finisher says it needs the Soul Core. So Michino would be very good in that deck, I think.
Yeah.
Like hopefully like the price wouldn't rise so much. Like after last time when I missed all the campaign promos, this time I probably would try to find a way to get all 4 of them.
Yeah. I mean like they are all really, the art is also really good. So like even if they fell in price, I don't mind having them in my collection.
Oh yeah, same. But like I think this time all 4 of them are actually good.
Yeah.
I mean last time like Lyrica Rem was debatable.
Yeah.
She can be useful, but like we had too little Rem and Tiger.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's not much you can do with it. And then Behemoth is like very situational, but like partly probably because the Diva family just underexplored in general. Obviously you have people playing the most standard decks, but like when it comes to like just brewing up decks by yourself, like original ideas, there's not a lot, and I think Behemoth can be used in a lot of these cases, especially considering she's also in all teams.
Yeah.
So like I would very much want her. I actually already have like 2 lists that uses her, so I might want to. I might ask you not to try buy for me.
Yeah. Enough.
And then
our all powerful savior. Please get us the Azure Lane starter deck as well.
What starter deck?
For Azure Lane, the Azure Lane card game.
The actual card game. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, ask him yourself.
Yeah. Then you want one?
I don't want one. I don't play Azure Lane. And then yeah, well, I mean, I've learned how to play the game already, so it's not like I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then obviously we have Magoichi, which I would probably never be able to buy it. At this point, but I think at this point it's probably like there's less and less use with her. Like you can still use her if you want, but like it already came to the point where you don't need her. Because like you probably would have other ways to gain counters, or just in general your deck doesn't have to gain counters that often. And we'll have to see. Have to see. I just hope they will reprint it. I don't know why they don't.
Yeah, but I can But I can smell it, Ayumu. I can smell it. She will get reprinted. In the next premium default collection, maybe in 3 years.
I mean, we're all not in a rush. It's not like we're actually using it for tournament or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just for my own convenience, really. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like even I have 3 and then sometimes it feels like, yep. She is useful mostly just for the reduction. And maybe if you play like the full Mirage deck, then yeah, she can kind of like become some kind of draw source because like Ryoba herself doesn't really draw you cards. Yeah, and then I got screamed by it while at Gotek, and then now I am questioning my life decisions.
Yeah, and I think with Mitsuno, there's a case that can be argued that you might see some use of her in Tsukuyomi deck.
Oh yeah, she's a yokai.
Yeah, because it's still a summon draw one, so I suppose it depends on how you play. At least you get one more starting card.
Yeah.
Like you probably won't be able to. Yeah, you won't be able to summon her from trash with her effect at all. But I think just the draw one might already be worth it. To be fair.
Yeah, and then like because if you put your soul card on her, then you can kind of like choose where you want to draw from.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like again, same as like Armor Machine Gacha, you might be able to get some card from the bottom back to hand, things like that.
Exactly. You return my NO to the bottom deck. Haha. Shame that I can draw it back. I lost one more course, but I don't care. Now you won't be able to end my attack step. Yay. But anyway. And yeah. Speaking of big news, we have the big news, Ayumu. Yeah, we already have Mary, Mary, and then now we have Fonina.
Sugoi dekai.
My God, she has like a really a woman of really small words. Like her text effect is like really short, but it's really good as well. Even though it's really short, and then like their flavor text also. Yep, everyone is here around you.
Yeah, but the Fonina itself is a simple deck, so
yeah,
I guess that's fine.
Yeah, it's like this card like how to say encompasses all the Fonina that is ever Fonina. She's the most Fonina, card Fonina. My goodness. Yeah, guess what else?
Yeah. It's like obviously that you got the life burn, which is really good, and then like exhausting up to 20k in total 20k. So,
yeah,
we don't have like especially when Fonina surprisingly don't have a lot of exhaust effects. It actually makes it really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like because the effects on attack as well, so like in the early game, like you don't even have to worry about maxing 3 copies. Like in the early game, just like on stage show up her, something like anything like that, and then just swing, tap down, all of them.
Yep. Get the early damage in.
Yeah, exactly. So just really good addition. I need to check later on what Fonina cards I need to get.
Yeah, time to get everything. Yeah, so
well, the good thing about Fonina is that like a lot of the essential cards actually were printed, and then like the actual old ones, you don't really need them most of the time.
Yeah,
so I can kind of get by with what I have right now, and not having to buy premium box cards and everything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm only missing like 2 of the Queen Bee. Then I think I am set. The one from the premium Diva collection. The one that got boost 3. I think that's the only one that I'm missing. Then I can build Fonina. I can join the Fonina club.
Oh yeah, I have that already because I was trying to build Fonina.
Yeah.
Actually, do I? I think I do. I'll check later. But yeah.
Yeah, because I bought one single box of PC-37. and then I opened one, and then I kind of expected Diana and the Shining Name the Christmas Party Ryoba, and I got neither. So now if I want to use Diana, I have to use my premium Bandai Diana, which will be annoying because it's in my collection binder, so I have to take it off of my binder. And if I ever take her out of the deck again, I need to remember to put it back to the binder. So yeah. And then I ran out of space in my binder, so I need to get a new binder. So now you know what to buy for my birthday. No, just kidding. And then speaking of unrelated news, and speaking of my birthday, no, just kidding. I don't think this is related to my birthday at all. But like, since it's in September, kind of wanted to go to Singapore now. I need to somehow find the excuse to go to Singapore on September.
But you don't have a national deck though, do you? Well, I mean, they're not updated, so
yeah. I don't think this the participation price, right?
Yeah. Obviously not.
Yeah, obviously not. But yeah, I mean, like even if we get like the normal version without the signature, I will still want to get it. Like instead of just having like the normal stone, because I think my deck is also a water deck. Let's see, is it water? Are you water?
Wait, which one you're using?
The cleric.
Cleric.
Yeah, she.
I can't remember. I don't think she is.
Wait. So, yeah, Spirit of Water. So her base is water, but like she has the purple element. If she goes to level 3. Yeah, but I mean, like there's like the basic element and the extra element, right? It's really, it feels different than the one than the half deck at least. But yeah. Oh yeah, now I have more reasons. Yeah, tomorrow I'll check if it's the entry price or not. Maybe I can do something. Maybe I can pull some strings to get them. I mean, it's Singapore. I have Singaporean friends, right? Most of them are working, so I don't think I can ask them, but yeah, we will see. Yeah, I think that is that. No, there's. I mean, like, as if it's not obvious that Excavated Poka would also be available in the upcoming PSC. They has.
Yeah, it's a very nice art as well.
Yeah. Just realized he has that super big boots for some reason, only on one leg. Why? What is his fashion choice? Why do he wear it on one leg and not the other? But that's cool.
I mean,
it's edgy.
I guess so, yeah. It's so funny. I saw that like some players mistaken him as a girl.
The what?
Yeah.
I see. I mean, Kukulkan is one thing. But I don't know, like the Tezcatli Poka from the beginning, he already gave me like enough image that he is a guy. I don't know. But Kukulkan,
because like some people didn't see the first card of Tezcatli Poka, I think. So that they didn't notice that.
Yeah. Just like from this angle, yeah, it is not as obvious, I think. I guess, yeah. And his hair kind of looks more into the style that is more popular with girls, I guess.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, but also I live in a city that mostly has Middle Eastern people, and this is definitely not the Middle Eastern meta. I think I even with the I don't think this is the meta in any country even. And I mean like it's not the meta hairstyle, I mean. So I guess like the guys who will have this hairstyle are people who really they really care about fashion and they want it to be different. I think most guys will probably not go for this thread. So that is probably why people think, oh yeah, this cannot be a guy. But then there's Kukulkan.
You know that like in the actual card law, they actually still haven't revealed Kukulkan's gender yet.
Yeah, that is why. But I already accepted that Kukulkan is a he. But
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, like even if we are talking about the hairstyle, like there are more guys that has Kukulkan's hairstyle compared to guys who has Tezcatlipoca's hairstyle. So yeah, it made more sense for Kukulkan to be a guy, I guess. But like because when I was even asking for to my female friends, right? Because like especially like the Fujo, like my Fujoshi friends, there's no way they were going to mistake guy's body, right? And then they said like, nah, I don't think this is a guy's body. And I'm like, is it not? But they also said like, yeah, but he also looks a little bit too. They also looks a little bit too young, so I'm not sure. So it's like, their body is still ambiguous or androgynous. I think like one of my friends just how to say describe Kukulkan as androgynous, which is fair. Yeah. But then again, the concept of just healing in purple is already made me stuck, and I kind of like Dark Snake just because it can it can give you more snakes. And then you get corpus and heal. So it's like, oh.
Yeah, like somehow Dark Snake can do everything.
Yeah. It feels like it can do everything, and then I try to play it myself, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't feel like when I face against Dark Snake. Like, why do my opponent can do so much thing and I can do only one thing? Yeah, that's probably why I should avoid like building stuff because it looks interesting on the other side of the board. Because like whenever I try to build it, it's like it is never the same.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Maybe because they high rolled everything, and I just happens to be like their opponent whenever their high roll is successful. So it's like, oh, you have 10 snakes. I killed all 10, and then now there's 12 snakes. This doesn't make sense. But it's what happened. It is what is happening right now in front of me. It's like, oh, okay, I destroyed all 12 snakes. There are 5 snakes. It has less snakes, but it's enough to kill me. So what's the point? Yeah. That's the good old days. Yeah, and then like also it kind of feels good to just burn through opposing lives with the avatar.
Burn through opposing.
Right. Because like
you mean.
Because like if you brave it even, I think like you can chain it to shoot course 3 times, and then like if you deplete 3 times, then you shoot 1, 2, 3 basically. It's like, oh, this feels good. The snake blood is running within my veins. I finally a purple tech that I can understand. Actually, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like purple requires you to just attack when you are not ready, and then just but somehow if my opponent does it to me, it's always enough to kill me. But when I do it, it's never enough to kill my opponent. So yeah. And then sometimes it went from something that simple to something that is okay. So if I deplete this one spirit, there will be 12 derivative effects from this effect, which if I activated them in the wrong order, I would lose. But if I ordered everything correctly from 1 to 2 to 3 to eventually 12, my opponent will be like 2 turns. I will be 2 turns ahead of my opponent. How? Yeah, I don't. Yeah. That's probably why in the end I just play yellow. I mean, like, the combo is like sometimes it's simpler, sometimes it's the design mostly comes from the deck building, but once you play it, okay, you can only do this one thing anyway. You have already practiced this like 225 times. You can do this. Yeah. Although the moment I felt like the strongest is probably when I used the PS45 machine beast. Like when we finally have like the Darkness Griffin. It's like, it feels like, yeah, whatever my opponent throws at me, I can throw them back.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
The PS45 machine beast. So when we still have Lightning Carnea, Darkness Griffin X, and then the Bison Burst Advent thingy from PS43.
What about it?
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like having all this. You just have to have either one of the Nexus, and then you can basically control your opponent from there. Yeah, it just feels good that whatever my opponent summons, I can handle that. Yeah. And then I go back to yellow and then, oh, they can destroy my Nexus. I am scared. Yeah, which kind of reminds me, speaking of Nexus being destroyed, if I understand correctly, then the Golden Belfry should then be able to protect Grandwalkers, right? From like Outbreak. Yeah, Golden Belfry. The one that protects.
No, it can't. Yeah.
Because like it doesn't specify Grandwalker Nexus, so the protection itself cannot affect them. My God, we need to make a video on Grandwalkers, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like, yeah. Because like I was thinking of doing that for the contract Grandwalkers, but like this is a little bit. There's not much to explore if it's only the contract Grandwalkers, but I guess we don't have anything for Grandwalkers. I think we can justify talking about the Grandwalkers in general and then the contract Grandwalkers within that video. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
too lazy to do that.
Yeah. I have to do that. As I am thinking of finally getting a service job. Oh, well.
How's it going?
The job search?
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, if you have any other questions or if you want us to talk about any other things, do let us know by sending it to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Or if you're listening to this on YouTube, you can also comment below. So yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward. And we'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.